Yo, what is up, everybody? This is Cushion Tech here, and today I am going to be talking to you guys about why you should avoid taking a grad student as your professor in college. Um, before you, grad students are not like they're good students though. They're nice and all that though, but like when it comes to like grading and when it comes to academic wise, sure they're easy and you can get like an A in those class, easy A in those classes, all that, but you won't learn anything in those classes and all that. And like let's see, and like grad students, let's see, are just like it's their first time like actually teaching a class and all that, like, and they have like no teaching experience, and they have zero teaching training, unlike let's see actual professors who have teaching training and all that. You learn less material when like taking a grad student and all that, because like grad students tend don't go more in depth when teaching. They don't learn teach extra material and all that. You'll learn less material and all that due to due to being so easy to cheat and all that. Due to like grad students being a lenient grader, you'll feel less motivated to learn and all that. You'll just feel, oh, like the quizzes and exams are so easy, I don't need to study. And if you don't study, you're not going to be learning anything, which can hurt you in the workplace and all that. And like let's see, you won't be learn any material and all that. Like you'll forget most of it, like I did when I took my grad student professor. I forgot most of the material after that. Let's see, grad students won't prepare you for the workplace due to their lenient grading, due to their lack of material learning, due to they don't teach enough, they don't teach well, due to everything being on your own. They don't explain anything that well, and because of that, it won't help you prepare for the workplace and all that. Some grad students don't will give too easy coding assignments and all that. And because let's see those assignments are too easy and they have like only one solution and all, they could have only one solution and all that, it won't prepare you for the workplace, and like you won't learn much, and it won't and like most of the stuff you learn with a grad student won't help you at all in the workplace. Taking grad students won't prepare you for the post requisite classes and all that. Like for instance, if at my university, I have to take an algorithms class, which is required for an artificial intelligence class and all that. And I took a grad student and I didn't learn anything and all that, and I'm right now struggling and having a hard time in one of my classes, like that let's see that required the class I took with the grad student and all that. I was struggling very hard with it was an artificial intelligence class that I'm struggling with right now, and because I'm struggling with that a artificial intelligence class, it's because I wasn't prepared well for algorithms and all, for algorithms and all that, because my grad student school student didn't professor didn't teach me well. You are more likely to cheat with a grad student as your professor and all that. And since you're more likely to cheat because you're gonna have a grad student as a professor and all that, let's see, you won't learn much, and you won't learn actually how to code because due to cheating and all that. And the reason why like you're more tempted to cheat with a grad student, because like grad students do not have software, or they do not have softwares that check for plagiarism and all that, unlike regular professors do. And they don't really know how to check for plagiarism and all that, and they're just lazy graders. Grad students make the exams so easy and all that. They don't like grade carefully, they don't grade tough. Even with tiny mistakes, they'll still give you full credit for that. And because like they grade softly, and they make the exam so easy, you're not going to be learning from those small mistakes you made. You're not going to be learning a lot from them. them, and like since the exams are too easy, you'll just memorize them rather than getting a deep understanding of it. And since like the exams are too easy, you're not going to be learning much anyway, and like you'll probably forget most of stuff a year after like taking the course and all that, because grad students can make the exams so easy because they're like lazy graders. They just want to grade it and get it all over with. Grad students don't explain things clearly and all that, mainly because like they haven't learned the material prior to taking the class. They haven't like taken the class at all. They just like read from notes. They don't explain everything more in depth. They're probably busy with their other classwork and homework and all that. They don't explain things clearly. They just give like an answer without explaining things and all that. They and since like those grad students, let's see, don't can't explain things properly clearly, we probably won't end up learning as much material as usual. There are less programming there are less programming assignments, let's see, because and let's see with a grad student, because if you have a grad student as a professor, they'll just only give you less pro only like 2 3 or less programming assignments. They don't give as much programming assignments as regular professor and all that. And since they don't give less programming assignments, you probably won't be learning any algorithms. You probably won't be learning any coding or like any key like important topics in programming. You will in the workplace and all that, because they do less programming assignments. You'll end up, let's see, not learning how to program upon graduation and failing, let's see, coding interviews. Since grad school students don't know how to grade assignments properly and all that, and like they grade either too softly and all tough, like, or really tough, you'll probably end up either not learning so many things, or like you'll probably like end up, let's see, failing the class, not passing the class and all that. And like you'll probably end up like not like, let's see, like passing the class and all that, and you'll probably end up like not learning, and you'll probably not, and it won't help you in the long run since they don't know how to grade properly and all that. And like they haven't had any teaching experience, and they just want to, let's say, get grade things quickly and get things done quickly and all that. Let's say a lot of kids don't do good on an exam, and the grad school students, they don't know, they don't curve because they don't know how to curve, and they don't know like how much they should curve by. They don't know how to curve at all. They don't know, like, and they don't know how much they should curve the grade by anyway, so they just give everyone a free 50% and of their grade, while like, and while because of that, like, let's see, like, because those grad school students, let's see, don't know how to grade and don't know how the traditional curve works for a regular computer science class or any class that matter, they won't curve the exam and all that. Most grad school students don't check attendance or don't include attendance as part of their grade, and like and keep attendance low. And since they like don't like put attendance in their grade, and since they're too soft on attendance and all that, they just more people are skipping class, and since they're skipping class, they are learning less and all that. And because they're learning less, they'll end up like not do learning how to code. They'll end up not doing well in the workplace, and they'll end up having a hard time learning the material and all that. And like grad school students are like too lenient on attendance and all that. They don't care if you skip class or not.